The following is a public service message from Pathological Liars Anonymous.
Intersection, I heard Empire, and I don't answer to Empire. I kept walking, and then I heard Empire.
Brother Polite legal team versus the Los Angeles Police Department. Yes, we are in the building.
I said, "Did you just say to me?" And I turned around and I see the attacker masked, and he said, "This MAGA country." Back. And then we started tussling. There was a second person involved who was kicking me in my back.
Yeah, OG. All night, all day.
Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. This is King Kong Consciousness, Intercontinental Ifa Tunde, Black August.
And then we started tussling. There was a second person involved who was kicking me in my back. And then it just stopped. And they ran off. It felt like minutes, but it probably was like...
What's your sentiments on what's going on as far as this case is concerned, with Victoria and I being violently aggressed by the police to the point of obtaining injuries, never being told why it was even taking place in the first place? What's your idea?
For 3 to 4 hours. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna do that.
Why?
Because I have private pictures and videos and
He doesn't
numbers.
know the struggles my brother is encountering. He doesn't know anything that he's dealing with. He doesn't know anything that he's dealing with. He's spent all that time shaming him. In 2022, we don't shame people like this. All right? He basically called him a mental case.
Tonight,
right?
new video showing the brothers accused of attacking Jussie Smollett in a hate crime, buying supplies in what they claim was a staged attack.
I am here on the eve of my 10th anniversary. I first spoke here in the city of Atlanta on November the 19th of 2010. I will never forget that event. There was a lot of support, a lot of love. I was blessed to be able to give the people a positive and a strong message about the psychoacademic Holocaust against Black boys.
It was like 30 seconds, honestly. I can't tell you honestly. I noticed the rope around my neck and I started screaming. And I said, "There's a rope around my neck." They put a...
Did you guys get any money from Jussie at any point?
They did, but
was it $3,500?
It's not fitting the narrative that is out there right now.
I was bruised, but my ribs were not cracked. They were not broken. I went to the doctor immediately. Frank Gatson drove me.
Legal situation. And the lawyer told me he needed $7,000 up front, and it was going to be $1,500 per appearance. Yeah. Right? $7,000 up front, $1,500 per appearance, and then he wanted $400 per hour to do any work in terms of getting documents, research, etc., etc.
That's how I met Malik. So I met him through paying him for legal help and support years ago when I was gangbanging. And he used to have me go up to represent the Crips every time.
The right thing, then it's the right thing. And again, like I said, there are different chains or different strands of melanin. And unbeknown to many of our brothers and sisters, that which they're calling light skin should not be put in that context. Just like black on black crime shouldn't be put in that context, because other races perpetrate crimes against themselves first before they perpetrate against other people. But they put that there because that's part of the white supremacy construct. So
In fact, I almost bought a school in Atlanta right before we found the location in Wilmington, Delaware. I almost ended up with a school in Atlanta. So Atlanta is the last place where I expected this to happen. But as you all know, my leading trolls on Facebook, my leading trolls on YouTube, my leading trolls in the Black community, they have been trying to sabotage my work. They have been trying to stop my work. They have been slandering me and my name. They have tried to sabotage the school. They have tried to sabotage the fundraiser, and I'm sick and tired of it, brothers and sisters. I'm sick and tired of that, brothers and sisters.
You were considered somehow to be weak, and I'm not weak. I am not weak. And we are, as a people, are not weak.
I seen some people say, well, you know, he didn't even really get roughed up because he could have been shot, and this shit is fake because he didn't get shot. I'm like, wait a minute. What got to be roughly accosted, searched, handcuffed, and thrown up against the wall? And we so desensitized to this shit that we don't realize that right there, first of all, is an arrest.
Today, I got on the phone with an attorney. I got on the phone with an attorney for the first time. Now, some of you are going to say, Dr. Umar, why didn't you try to get with an attorney sooner?
I have something I want to say quickly. Your name, ma'am? My name is Jazz Smollett. I'm his older sister. First of all, I want to say my brother is innocent. My brother Jussie is innocent. This should not be a controversial statement because it is the absolute truth. What should be controversial is the entire miscarriage of justice this whole ordeal has been. I pray peace over my brother. I pray the peace of God over my brother and all victims of oppression and hate. I pray that we can do better as a world. May the God of peace be with you. Shalom.
He met me when I was gangbanging. That's when he met me. And I used to speak before the Black Panthers to represent the Crips. That's how I met Malik Shabazz years ago. That's how I know him. And then I wound up paying him.
My name is Jockey Smollett. I'm Jussie's youngest brother. My brother does not deserve this. I watched my brother go from being a complete victim, which he still is. He was attacked, and he is now going to jail for being attacked. I saw my brother get locked up within 2 weeks for being attacked. Do you know how?
There is a simple answer to this, isn't there, which is more black cop knows now. Policy has to change first.
Akeisha Shabazz has done things for me pro bono. She's still doing nice things, great things for me. But at the end of the day,
and arrested them at O'Hare Airport last Wednesday night. Police also revealed both men knew Smollett. One even appeared as an extra on Empire.
You know, at the end of the day, look what has happened. You know, look what has happened. So I'm glad that Frank called the police. I'm glad that we reported it. During that time before they came, it took them about maybe half hour to come. And during that time, I was looking at myself, just like checking myself out. I saw the bruise on my neck, you know, like the little, the rope burn.
This morning, new images of Jussie Smollett from the night he claimed he was assaulted by two men in an apparent hate crime. Police body cam video capturing the
embattled. We're about to take it up a notch, and I'm also going to put full-time human security as well. Because as you know, with the electronic security, there's still always a way to circumvent it.
We're hacking.
Yeah, so we're going to have, beginning tomorrow, there's going to be full-time men who are going to patrol the campus. They won't always be visible, though, because we want to try to catch who's ever doing it. So they're going to be in the cut, trying to find out who these rascals are. But since we purchased the school February of last year, 2019, Baba David, we have had so many brushes with negativity. We've had people spray paint defamatory comments about me on the walls of the school. Someone drove a brand new Mercedes-Benz SUV into the small gym and set it on fire, and it destroyed the fence to the playground, and it destroyed the rear light to the small gymnasium, because we have two schools and two gyms. Also, someone has been going around busting the glass out of the windows. Someone has been snatching the trees out of the ground in front of the school. I mean, we have literally been going through it. And the reason why I believe a lot of it is personal is because the school was vacant for 4 years.
Nobody touched it.
And nobody touched it. Nobody touched it for 4 years. And now all of a sudden, issue after issue, with the latest issue being the attempted arson.
When the full spectrum of light is solidified, it becomes melanin. That's a fact. Now let's move forward. If that's true, full spectrum light solidified is melanin, then black people are light skinned. The darker you are, the lighter you are. You see what I'm saying? Because this.
I am not suicidal. That's what I was about to say.
Okay.
I am not suicidal.
Okay.
I am not suicidal. I am innocent, and I am not suicidal. And my manager was still on the phone. So I picked up the phone and I said, Brandon, and he's like, what's going on? And I said, I was just jumped. And then I look down and I see that there's a rope around my neck, which I hadn't obviously noticed.
The video, part of some nearly 70 hours of surveillance, body cam footage, investigative records, and other images made public by the Chicago Police Department. Authorities blurring.
You are now a permanently convicted felon. Your family, who loves you and supports you, I only want to use the word forgive because forgiveness isn't even necessary. They're with you so much.
They want to say in that court that he's the reason why folks aren't going to report hate crimes. They're the reason why folks aren't going to report hate crimes.
Because none of you believed it.
None of y'all believed it. We have letters from the NAACP, President Derek Johnson himself. We have letters from Rainbow Push Coalition. We have letters from the Innocence Project, all saying that he should not be in jail. And they put him in jail. That judge chastised him. He chastised my brother. He does not deserve this. He was attacked. Do people never once think, even the folks who are naysayers, do you ever once think what happens if he's telling the truth?
If he's telling the truth.
Do y'all ever think about how poorly you feel in that situation? He's in jail for 5 months. That is unacceptable. For being attacked. It is not his fault that folks are not going to believe survivors anymore. He is a survivor and he has been completely mistreated, and this has to stop. I am innocent and I am not suicidal. If I did this, then it means that I stuck my fist in the fears of Black Americans in this country for over 400 years and the fears of the LGBTQ community. Your Honor, I respect you and I respect the jury, but I did not do this. And I am not suicidal. And if anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself. And you must all know that. I respect you, Your Honor. I respect your decision. Jail time, I am not suicidal.
Okay.
Pathological Liars Anonymous. We care, and that's the truth.